appreciating him when he's here. And that really resonated with me, and I hope it resonates with you, because the sport of boxing needs fighters like Jermell Charlo. You know, not just in the ring, not just exciting and passionate and athletic, puts on a show, entertains people, but does this, entertains people. And I'm not saying he's here to entertain you, but people are always saying we need personalities in the sport. We need larger life characters. We have one here. We have a larger than life person in the ring and out of the ring. And I hear people say, well, he's angry, he's this, he's that. You know, that is passion. What you're hearing is not anger. This is passion. This is a commitment to the sport. And I think Jermell is the kind of fighter that, you know, when he's gone, I don't know if that's in 2 fights, in 5 fights, in 10 fights, who knows? But when he's gone, I feel like there will be a greater appreciation for him. And I think, you know, we need to appreciate him when he's here, because, you know, fighters like Jermell are critical to the health of the sport. They draw people in, they impress people in the ring, they attract eyeballs outside the ring. You guys see it, you know, you guys all wouldn't be here. If his videos were doing 10 views, you know, we wouldn't be here, and you wouldn't be here. So I do think, you know, it's time to give him some of his flowers sometimes.
Just to piggyback off of what Stephen said, Jermell, you've always had a fan-friendly style of fighting. You know, you resonate very well with a lot of fight fans because you're very outspoken, you're very passionate, but you're a man of your word. You know, going into this fight with Castaño, you know, the old saying in boxing is that, you know, the rematch always favors the better fighter, the better puncher, the better boxer. In your opinion, do you feel, as far as up until this point in your career, is Castaño the toughest opponent or the toughest opposition that you face?
No, not at all. You know, I fought Bonas Monterosian, who's an Olympian. I fought some studs, bro. Like, you know, John Jackson was a legendary, the son of a legend. I fought, you know, Lubin, which y'all seen, which was a great fighter at the time. You know, they was bumping him up. I fought a lot of like if you recognize my resume, you'll peep that I've really been in the ring with some like oppositions. And that's the difference between me. And they always try to judge me and my twin brother, and that's when the devil try to get to the best of us. But my career has been against tough fighters since my first pro fight. You know what I'm saying? I worked my way up. I stayed strong because you know, at the beginning I was like, I don't want to get released from these companies. I want them to make sure that I'm still. So I fought my ass off all the way until then. Realized that was bullshit. Moved forward. I kept on fighting. Got with Derrick James when I opened my own boxing gym because Ronnie Shields didn't want to come train me at my gym. So that's really where we split. And then got with Derrick, got called Earl, said, hey Earl, hey dog, I need you to share your coach with me. And then his motherfucker said, all right dog, I'm listening to boom, I called Derrick, Derrick, like I gotta talk to my wife, we gotta see this is something new for Derrick. Derrick only had one fighter at the time. Then I got with Derrick James. Then I felt like life began for me. You know what I'm saying? I became like dynamite. You know, like I just became more ferocious in the ring, like I said. And it wasn't about, because I remember I had the Ronnie Shields pedigree, and then a lot of boxers are afraid to expand the horizon when they're kind of learning something in the sport. Like the other day, yesterday, I was watching Hagler. I was Terman Hearns and Hagler, and I'm just like, wow, they really came out banging in the first round, right?
Jermell, I know your priority is to unify the 154.
I'm already unified it. I'm trying to become undisputed.
The undisputed, the 154. But your legacy, maybe you think this year, next year, go to 160. Your brother is gonna go up to 168, and you know, try to get in another division.
What you trying to say?
That's something in your mind that maybe if you get the Castaño, the unify all the belts in 154, thinking about going to 160.
Well, like my whole concept is let's move as a team. You know what I'm saying? We Texas, we stand strong on our shit, and if positions change because of the fact that weight divisions, well, that means we must take the next step. The next opportunity is maybe to move up to 160, and then I make 160 popping, because you know maybe me and my brother could win the division titles in the same division again. You know, so I don't know. You know, Earl Spence, he's 147. You know, and I know he want to become undisputed champion at any division. It just become undisputed just is amazing. So I don't know if Earl Spence want to do it at 147, if 147 is pushing him to be 154 and he want to accomplish that goal, and I know I can make 160, then let's move this shit over. Let's everybody just make us shift. We could talk as a team. You know, everybody try to pin y'all against each other, and that's not the objective. It's a millions of fighters out there and millions of dollars out there. This man is holding them. So we got to make sure that he can put us in the middle of the ring. And it's not about fighting one another. How am my coach gonna coach me and Earl and we're gonna fight each other? This shit don't make sense. Y'all wanna see some sparring, pay me millions of dollars for sparring? That's not what it's about. You know what I mean? I can't punch my brother. I mean, but look, I mean, if they wanna fucking pay me 50 million or some shit.
You gonna make it happen?
In his zone.
Do it.
Jamel, winning
Is starting, right?
Jamel, winning is the ultimate goal in every fight you have. I mean, of course, it's anybody.
I wanna get a knockout.
Right. I was gonna say, how important is it that you knock this guy? Is that your goal to knock him out? Is it just more than just winning? It's just
Well, I'm gonna answer that. We don't go in trying to get knocked out if they happen. Cause you go in trying to get knocked out, you're like an idiot trying to do it because every punch is hard and not set up. So even though I'll say this, I don't train for them to get knockouts, but the way we train, we do get knockouts. So that's how we're gonna answer that, because you go out there trying to get knocked out, you look like an idiot, you never get it. Everything is set up. Everything is, even with the Lubin fight, it was one shot, but it was a shot he made. We just practiced at the lock from double jab, and break it off, and he dipped right into it. So it's all about process. It's not about not about knocking out, man. You look like an idiot trying to get knocked out.